Welcome to today's relax and stretch class. Today we will have a focus on our legs. So if you've had a long day at work standing on your feet, or you just really feel like a nice stretch, this will be really good for you. Make sure that you have enough space to practice in, that you have set out your blanket or towel or mat, and then we will make our way to the mat to begin. And we'll begin today lying down on our back. So get yourself nice and comfortable. Wherever, take your time getting there. Make sure that we try and snuggle our shoulders into the ground and our lower back into the ground. And then when we're ready, we'll bring the knees in towards the chest and just gently give them a hug and feel that lower back nice and flat on the ground. From here, we're just going to take our legs up towards the sky. Now if this is too much for you, if you have a nearby table or chair or sofa you can rest your legs on, just to elevate them slightly off the floor. Otherwise, take them upwards. You can support them by holding around the backs of the legs and just allow the blood to flow the opposite way to just cleanse out any of the build-up from the day. Legs don't have to be straight here, they can be bent, nice generous bend, just wherever is comfortable for you. And like you say, support the backs of the legs if we need to. And then bring them gently in towards our chest, and we'll place one foot on the floor, followed by the other foot. We'll now take a nice gentle stretch into the back of our legs. So if we hook one knee in towards our chest, and then gently extend it up towards the ceiling until we feel a nice gentle stretch in the back of our leg. The leg doesn't have to be straight, it can have a slight bend in it, and if we need to hold or support our leg, hold either behind the thigh or behind the calf. Don't hold behind this delicate area behind the knee. Remember to keep breathing nice and gently. And then bring it in. Place it on the floor. We'll change sides. Hug our other knee into our chest. And then gently extend our leg up to the ceiling until we feel a nice gentle stretch in the back of the leg. Generous bend. Bend as much as you need to until you feel a nice gentle stretch. And hold on either behind the calf or behind the thigh. Nice gentle breaths. And then bring it in and allow our foot to go to the floor. We'll now stretch into our glute muscles. So if we cross the right leg over the left leg so that there's no gap in between our legs. And then all we're going to do is gently hug those knees in towards the chest. Our left hand holds the ankle of our right leg and gently brings it in towards us. And our right hand goes onto our left knee and just gently eases it in towards the chest. And we should feel a nice gentle stretch into the glute muscle on the right side. Again, remember to keep breathing nice and gently. And breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out, we release. We're then going to keep the same side and allow our right ankle to slide towards the knee. So this time we have a triangular gap in between our legs. And then same thing, pick the other foot up off the floor and gently bring our knees towards our chest. If we can thread our hands through the gap in between our legs and provide support behind the thigh of the left leg. And you can use your right elbow to ease the right knee out to get more of a stretch into our glute muscle on the right hand side. Remember just to take it to where you feel the nice gentle stretch. You don't need to force it, so it could be here that you feel a stretch. It could be that your foot is still on the floor and you still feel a nice stretch. Just where you feel a nice gentle stretch. Breathing in and breathing out. And release our foot to the floor. We'll change sides. So right foot goes to the floor now. Left leg crosses over our right with no gap. And then when we're ready, we gently lift the knees up towards our chest. Right hand has a little bit of gentle pressure on the left ankle, and our left hand hugs the right knee gently in towards the chest. So we feel a nice gentle stretch in the glute muscle of the left leg. So all around here. Just a nice gentle stretch, don't force it. And breathing nice and deeply, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. And then we release, right foot to the floor. We slide the left ankle, so it's now resting on the right towards the knee. And then we repeat again, so we pick those knees up, bring them in towards the chest. And if we can, we thread our hands through. To increase the stretch slightly, we can use the left elbow to ease the left knee out. But just remember to keep it where you feel a nice gentle stretch. Never force it. If you can feel it working, then it's doing something for you. Remember to keep breathing, breathing in. And breathing out. And then take our knees, feet back to the floor, both feet on the floor, hip distance apart, and then we'll just take a nice gentle stretch, so allow our knees to drop to one side, and just feel a stretch and a gentle twist into the back, and also slightly into our legs. And then come back to the centre. And then allow the knees to drop to the other side. Nice gentle twist into the back, and our side, and also into our legs. And bring it back to the centre. Now if we want to open through our hips a little bit, this is optional. If we bring our feet closer in towards our bottom and the feet close together, and then gently allow our knees to drop to the side and feel a nice stretch into our hip flexors, just opening through the hips. If this is too much for you, then just rest in this nice neutral position with our feet on the floor. Take a nice deep breath in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Feet back to the floor, and we're going to make our way to a sitting position now. So gently, slowly sit yourself up. And we'll come to a nice seated position, nice and tall, with our legs extended in front of us. If we can't manage this, we can have a nice bend in our legs. And we're aiming to have nice length through the spine, relaxation through the shoulders, and engaging through the core muscles by sucking the belly button in and slightly up. From here, we're just going to take a deep breath in, take our arms all the way up, and as we breathe out, we relax over and hold on wherever is comfortable. So whether that's knees, shins, ankles, toes, if you need to bend your legs and relax over, that's fine. And gently release. Sit back up, nice and tall. We'll stretch one leg at a time. So we bend one foot, bring it in close towards the centre of the body. Again, just as far as is comfortable, the other leg can still have a nice bend in it. And then we repeat, we breathe in, lengthen up, and as we breathe out, we relax over our leg. Just wherever is comfortable, where we feel a nice gentle stretch in the back of the leg. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. We gently release. We'll change legs, so extend our other leg out, bend our other leg in towards the centre of the body. It can be here, wherever is comfortable for you. Other leg can have still a nice bend in it if we need it to. Then we lengthen through the spine, engaging through the core muscles, breathing in. And as we breathe out, we relax over and hold on where we feel a nice gentle stretch in the back of the leg. Nice gentle breaths, breathing in and breathing out. And we slowly release back to center. We'll extend both legs out now. And we'll repeat from the beginning. So just lengthen through the spine, relaxing the shoulders and engaging through the core muscles. Breathing in, taking our arms up, and as we breathe out, we relax over. Again, bending the knees if we need to, holding on shins till we feel a nice gentle stretch in the backs of our legs. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Gently releasing. We'll now take a stretch into our back. So just a nice gentle twist. Also stretching into our legs. So we keep one leg extended. We bring the other leg in. Wherever is comfortable for you, doesn't have to be too close. And then all we do is take the opposite hand, swim it round, so we're hugging that knee in, and allow our other fingertips to go behind for length and support in the spine. And a nice gentle twist. Again, we don't need to force it, just nice and gentle. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. We release. Change sides. Bend the other leg in. Opposite arm goes round to hug it in. And then we swim the fingertips behind to lengthen through that spine and take a gentle twist. Just as far as is comfortable, we don't need to force it. Remember to keep breathing in and breathing out. And we release back to the center. We'll now bring our legs into a V position. So again, this is just as is comfortable for you. Wherever you feel you can sit comfortably. So we stretch our legs out towards the side. Again, your legs could be here, they could be wider. Wherever you get nice, comfortable, you can sit comfortably with a nice length through the spine. If you need to bend your legs, you can do. And then all we're going to do is breathe in and gently walk our hands forward as we breathe out, just until we feel a gentle stretch in our legs. So that could be here, but make sure you use the floor as a support. And remember to keep breathing in and breathing out, breathing in and breathing out. And we gently walk our hands back to center. We'll take a gentle side bend each way. So we place one hand on the floor. We breathe in, lengthen our other arm up. And as we breathe out and reach over, allow the other hand to slide along the floor for support. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. We release. Come back through center. We change sides, so other hand goes to the floor. We breathe in and lengthen, and as we breathe out, we allow the hand to slide out for support. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathe out. Back through center. We're now going to take a gentle stretch towards each leg. So lengthening through the spine, breathing in, engaging the core muscles. We turn our shoulders to face towards our toe. We breathe in, reach up, and we breathe out. Relax, reach towards that foot. We may only get towards our knee, shin, ankle, just gently reaching towards that foot. Feeling a nice gentle stretch in the back of the leg and also possibly in the side of the body. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Come back to center. We change sides, so lengthening through the spine. We turn to face our other leg. We breathe in, take our arms up, and we breathe out, lengthen towards that foot. Whether you only reach the knee, that's fine, but keep lengthening towards the foot. Nice gentle stretch in the back of the leg and also in the side of our body. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. We release back to center. We take our hands to the floor again. We lengthen our spine, breathing in, and then gently stretch it forwards, seeing if we can go slightly further than we did last time. Still just feeling a nice gentle stretch in our legs. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Gently bring those hands back in and then bring our knees in front of us and hug around our legs, allowing our forehead to rest towards our knees. And then slowly coming up, we'll finish with a nice stretch into our hip flexors. So we're going to come to a kneeling position. If we need extra padding underneath our knees, we can roll up our blanket or towel or get an extra one and bring it in. So we're on this kneeling position. If we need to hold on to a nearby wall or table or chair for balance and support, that's also absolutely fine. All we're going to do is we take one foot out in front of us. So in this nice right angled position, we've got nice length through our spine, and all we're going to do is a very small movement with the pelvis. We tuck it under and push the hips gently slightly forward, and we should feel a nice gentle stretch into our hip flexor, which is in our hip crease, and possibly down into the front of our leg. Breathing in and breathing out, and then we release. We tuck under one more time. and we release. We're now going to place our hands either side of the foot that is extended in front of us, and we'll just walk it forwards just a fraction so it's in front of where we placed our hands, and then gently we will draw the toes upwards and stretch back till we feel a nice gentle stretch in the back of the leg. You can stay nice and bent just where you feel a nice gentle stretch. Remember to keep breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Gently roll back through that foot so it's flat on the floor, and then we'll change sides. So swap, bring our other knee in front of us, nice right angles with both our legs, length through the spine, and then we repeat that slight tiny tuck under and pushing the pelvis forwards till we feel a gentle stretch into our hip flexor or the hip crease on the other side, and possibly slightly down into the front of our leg. Remember to keep breathing in and breathing out. Then we release, tuck under one more time. Nice gentle stretch. And then we release. Bring our hands either side of our foot. Walk it out just a fraction so it's ahead of where our hands are. And then gently, slowly peel the toes up and stretch back until we feel a nice, gentle stretch in the back of our leg. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Take the foot back to flat on the floor and then come back. And we'll finish just in a nice, comfortable seat. So we'll just have one last stretch into our glute muscles. So if we bring one heel in close towards the centre of the body, allow the other leg to cross in front, so we've got one leg in front of the other on the ground. We place our hands on the floor, we have nice length through the spine, and then we just gently walk the hands forward until we feel a nice gentle stretch into the glute muscle of the leg that is in front. Remember to keep breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. And slowly walk our hands back in towards the centre. We'll change our legs over so the other heel comes in close towards the centre of the body, and allow our opposite leg to fold in front. Nice length through the spine, and then gently walk the hands forward until we feel a nice gentle stretch into the glute muscles of the leg that's in front. Breathing gently, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in back to the centre. Make sure we have a nice length through the spine, engaging through the core muscles. And if we want to close our eyes and breathe in and breathe out, breathing in and breathing out, breathing in and breathing out. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you feel nice and relaxed and ready for whatever you have planned for the rest of the day. And I'll see you again next time. Bye!